to get that rare photo in the Samuel H. Boardman corridor, the real gem, I mean, you gotta want it. And one night, fading light, I was sitting at this, point in the trail. It was particularly gnarly, just trying to get to the shot location. And I was likely standing in poison ivy. And some young guy just nonchalantly just waltzes right up this section of trail. And as he passed me, he said, "You got to risk it for the biscuit, man." And I kind of laughed. I thought, that is a weird thing to say, but point taken. Life-changing moments, not postcard views, those deeper experiences that really land. Not because the mountains have changed, because we did. We got faster, louder, more distracted, more comfortable, and honestly, more crowded. So I'm out here trying to see what can be done about that. Ocean to Ice, or OTI, is a 6-month, 1,000-mile backpacking expedition through the Pacific Northwest and Canadian Rockies, used as a living laboratory. I'm basing out of my van, the Silver Sasquatch, between sections and sharing notes from the trail. Since the last dispatch, I headed south down the Oregon coast to the very bottom. And this section is usually considered the crown jewel of the Oregon coast. The monkey's banana, the horse's apple, the creme de la creme, or as I like to think of it, maybe the Sasquatch's private redwood grove. The Samuel H. Boardman Scenic Corridor is a 12-mile stretch of protected coastline near the California border. Named after Oregon's first park superintendent, it was preserved so future generations could experience one of the wildest and most spectacular sections of the Pacific coast. Sea stacks, hidden beaches, natural bridges, old-growth forests, dramatic cliffs. Together, they have made the corridor one of the most photographed and celebrated stretches of coastline in North America. Which presented a bit of a problem. So this is one of the most famous places on the Oregon coast. And it is right there. Let's see if we can get a better view. The views along the Samuel H. Boardman corridor are incredible. The photographs some people produce here are even more incredible. From the standard lookouts, I was impressed. The problem was I couldn't figure out where the world-class images were taken from. And since I'm a photo chaser, I had to figure it out. So I grabbed the Nikon and I started chasing. And eventually I found the elite spots, but there was a catch. Every elite photo seemed to have been taken from a hidden and slightly ridiculous location. The trails up and down the Oregon coast, and especially here, usually entail, at some point, being right on the edge of a precipitous drop. Narrow trail, loose dirt, tree roots sticking out everywhere. I mean, if you wear big, floppy, size 16 Bozo the Clown shoes, just stay home. I kept reminding myself to be careful. One bad step and I might unexpectedly disappear, if you know what I mean, and my last words would probably be, "Ah!" Oh, I hate when that happens. Ah! And you drop your lunch, your Pop-Tart is flying there in the air. Seriously, why is every trail exactly like this around here? It's like they're plants, but you're not really sure where the edge is. It's far down there. I'm just sitting here waiting for the sun to get a little bit lower on the horizon for the shot I'm trying to get. And I'm trying to stay back from the edge of the cliff here. So what gets me about all these viewpoints is they're like sketchy. Like, look at this. You go down in this little walkway, there's all kinds of places where you can snag your foot on a root. And then if you go in, I mean, like, what do you do? I don't know how you'd get out. Standing on one of those trails, I remembered what the young guy had said, "Gotta risk it for the biscuit, man." And as strange as that sounded, I knew exactly what he meant. You know, the more I thought about it, that young guy was probably right, at least partially. The best experiences in life, they aren't found at the first overlook. Most people stop where the signs tell them to stop. Nothing wrong with that. The views are often spectacular, but occasionally there's another trail, another viewpoint, another layer of the experience waiting to be discovered. Not recklessness, not stupidity, not risking your life for a photograph. Just enough curiosity to keep exploring when everyone else turns around. The deeper moments in the wild seem to work that way. They usually ask a little more of us, a little more effort, a little more patience, a little more persistence. And that feels like a lesson worth adding to the Ocean to Ice field guide. So I'm leaving Samuel H. Boardman behind me, those cliffs of death, and maybe leaving a biscuit or two for the goals. The next stop, redwoods, 400-foot trees, no death-defying cliffs, and packs on. Let's see what's still out there. Feels like someone set up a trap for me right here. It looks like my sock. I think I might be missing a sock, but something deep down inside says, no, it's not your sock. And then I reach for it. Next thing I know, I'm hanging upside down by my leg and a rope in a tree.